In this episode, we talk about leaving the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. What is life like after? Is it better to stay a lone wolf? Is it better to return to your club? I'm gonna talk about my personal situation, what it was like leaving the club, and what life is like now. Let's get into it. Big shout to the Ghosts and the Ghost Sets. Welcome to Sose the Ghost TV, which is sponsored by Demons Row, the holy grail of MC culture. And today we're gonna talk about leaving the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. What is life like after you leave? How do they act? Can you remain friends with the same people? Please don't tell me that if you're in a 1% club, no one leaves. I know people jump in the comments and they say if you're truly an outlaw or you're truly a 1%er, you never leave a club. That's a lie. There are people right now that are presidents of a club that you love and hold pom-poms for that used to be in another 1% club. So people leave clubs all the time. They're not burning your tattoos off. They're not killing you for leaving. People leave clubs all the time. So let's talk about the real, actually leaving a 1% club. Now, I've seen it go both ways. I've seen people leave a club and then that club constantly wants them to come back. Hey, bro, come to the next party. Come on, man, we need you back. Then there's other brothers that completely get shunned. So it really depends on who you are, what your relationship is with the people in power. Now, one thing I'm gonna say off top, if you have any aspirations that have to do with fame or fortune, let's just use myself as for instance. If you wanna do YouTube, if you wanna do music, if there's certain things you wanna do, it's tough to do it with a club. If you're not in a club yet and you're thinking about it, but you have big dreams and you're working on your goals, that can be a problem because I'm gonna tell you this. If you're a person with clout, let's say you go to a bike event and there's a whole bunch of people there. You know what's gonna happen when you have clout? Your president, national president, people that are above you are gonna feel a way that you're getting all the attention. If you understand, if you have clout, when you come into a spot, everybody's gonna be like, yo, what's going on? Yo, bro, I love what you did. That track you dropped was dope. Or that last YouTube video, I loved it. People are gonna get jealous. A lot of people are not as secure as you think. So this is one major advice I'm gonna give you. I have made this mistake a lot of times in my life. I did this when I was Crip. I did this in the club world. And what I do is I have this problem since I'm an introvert. What I do is I'll make a circle of friends. Let's say we're in the club, right? I don't talk to other people that are not in the club anymore. Whatever circle or club or whatever it is, keep your friends that have nothing to do with the circle on the side. Keep those relationships strong because then when you leave a club or whatever it is that you're involved with, it's very life-changing. Everybody you used to hang out with, you no longer hang out with anymore. So it can make you get depressed, it can make you feel bad. You know, it's a transition, it's not easy. So when it comes to leaving, you hand your vest in with honor, hand the whole vest in. I got brothers that I know they ripped the patches off, gave them the patches. They felt that the club didn't deserve the respect. The respect goes to the cut. The respect goes to what you believed in, not the people that are in power at the time. Because you gotta remember, you represented that. I'm the type of person, regardless of what, I have respect for that logo, that emblem that I represented for those years. So when I left, I handed a complete cut in. I didn't say, oh, it's custom. You know, I'm not gonna give them that. I paid $400 for that cut or, you know, you just hand the whole thing in with honor and respect. You hand in all merch, you cover your tattoos up. That goes without saying. And it can be a problem if you continue to stay with it. And I do know people that left big clubs and they kept the tattoos. Me personally, I never had club tattoos. I just had a regular 1% diamond, not the club diamond. And if you're a person that you're not 100% positive that you're gonna stay with a club, don't get all lit up. People get all in the moment and they think things last forever and then they get all these tattoos and they gotta get them covered and the club is on their ass. So you don't wanna do that. You wanna make a solid decision when it comes to tattoos. So let's talk about riding in the pack, which is one of the feelings that is amazing. And you'll never forget those memories of going far places with your brothers, getting caught in the rain, you know, funny stuff that happened. All those memories, you'll never forget them. Me personally, I like riding by myself. I actually, truly, at this point in my life, enjoy it because I'm so busy with my profession and my career that I don't get that time to myself. So when I get on tours, I do like the feeling of just filling that road, just me and the road. It's a therapy. One thing I can honestly say that I don't miss about club life is mandatory meeting and low-level conversation. When I have conversations with people, I want to feel uplifted. When I have conversations with people, I want to learn something or grow. And sometimes you outgrow your circle. Sometimes you're not learning anything. And sometimes the conversations are just like, what are we talking about here? If you're an introverted person, club is really good for you. If you're not highly ambitious, if you know, because an introverted person isn't out there like shaking hands with everybody, making a whole ton of friends. So if you're very introverted and you don't got much going on, a club could be great for you. If you're very extrovert, you'll love it. You know, you'll have great times. If you have ambition, that's where the politics come in. And I mean ambition as far as rising in a club. Just do it the right way. The club world would be so much better if people weren't fighting over becoming a president or a sergeant of arms or whatever. Like those type of positions, nobody outside of your club really cares about it, if you really think about it. But a lot of people don't think like that, and that's a part of men. You want to be the king of the jungle. That's just in our DNA. And I wanted to be a king of a bigger jungle, in my opinion. You know, I want to go down as legendary, and that's my goal. Every man must choose his path that works for him. And I don't regret anything. I enjoyed the times, you know, I enjoyed some great times, and I don't put bad energy out on nobody, you know? So let me know in the comments if you've experienced leaving an outlaw motorcycle club or even a regular motorcycle club. What is life like for you these days? I'm really enjoying it, focusing on my career, ride when I feel like it, don't ride when I don't feel like it. No real rules, and that's how I live my life. If you want to support the road, get your Ghost of Ellie mask now. They're on www.demonsroad.com. I got another video where I talk about the stupid things I did as a prospect for a 1% club. It'll be linked above. And thank you for tuning in to Sose the Ghost TV, which is sponsored by Demons Row, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.